interesting thing. When I get asked to play music, the first thing to go to my brain is, damn, these folks not gonna like what I'm finna play.
They gonna what?
They not gonna like what I'm about to play. If you got this shit.
Oh, well, right now, he's super trending, so.
He trending, he was the top one on the playlist.
Right.
Nah, no, my go-to be gospel. I don't know why.
Speaking of that, right? So, it's a whole subject, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I was looking the other day, I was like, when did Angie Stone die? Like a year ago?
She died about maybe a year and a half.
It ain't even been a year, it's been 5 months. It's been a literal 5 months. 6 months. She died this year.
Yeah, but Angie is D'Angelo.
Baby mama, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Do you think like you get like a true love and like you ever seen The Notebook?
I haven't.
Oh man.
I heard about The Notebook though. I heard they get several notebooks though.
I want to have wifey watch The Notebook. There should be something like if you've never watched The Notebook, you married. There might be something you can put on the
to start a conversation.
to-do list for this weekend. Like it's the greatest movie, man.
The Notebook.
The Notebook.
Is it streaming or is it something that you'll find?
I'm sure you can stream it anywhere, but cause it's like one of my guys that I used to work with said it's the greatest love story of all times, and I have to agree. Like normally, I'm a debatable person. But arguably,
yeah,
it's the greatest story of all time. When you have a love so great that y'all gotta die together.
Okay. Now that's a real feeling though. And you see that happen with the elderly for sure. Like,
right.
You will see a grandmama die and then granddaddy die like same week, next day type of thing.
Man, listen, had it happen in my family, my great uncle's wife passed away. They rushed him to the hospital from the funeral. He stayed in the hospital 30 days, died, right? Because he lost the love of his life. So that's why I was asking, like, do you, like, believe that, like, I don't know that Angelo and Angie Stone, I don't know if that was the love of his life or her life, but because they so iconic in, like, entertainment music world, for them to die freakishly 5-6 months apart, like, do you believe it has any bearing?
It got a lot of weight, right? And not just with Angie Stone and D'Angelo. Like I look at, like I was kept saying, the old heads. So my grandparents, they had that type of love. So my granddaddy, he passed first. But my grandmama, even though she lived like 6-7 years after granddaddy, she was just broken. And it was like, she was just broken. Her heart was like missing something.
Yeah.
But my neighbor next door, when I tell you her husband died on a Sunday, and she passed before Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
It's just that serious. Like I think when people's hearts are connected like that, yeah, I think it's intertwined with like how long you stay around and all that stuff.
Yeah, man.
I've been asking God if He take me or my wife prematurely. I want Him to leave one of us around for the kids' sake. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's a real thing. I think it's connected in some type of way.
Like I feel like my auntie went through it. Like she went through several miscarriages.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, like 8. You know what I'm saying? Like before she could conceive, right? So when she was able to conceive, she had this great son, right? Which was kind of like the wittiest person in our family, because our family is serious as hell, right? So like everybody like, on some spiritual and, well, I ain't gonna say spiritual because I'm spiritual, but like on some religious and just serious as hell, right? So fun is like an afterthought. So he was witty as hell, like he ain't had no damn sense, like he'll do anything, he'll say anything. And he was just a funny, fun part of our family. So when we lost him, we lost her. Like, it was like, for years, to me, she just was dwindling, like, in her emotion. You know, because she lost the love of her life, which was her son. Like, it was so hard to get him. Then she get him, and then all of a sudden he just like starts swelling out of nowhere. He just having fluid on his body that can't get it off. And basically, I've seen her like at family dinners just like burst into tears because he's not there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. And I remember her telling me when he was getting ready to, you know, when he was leaving her, they couldn't really do nothing. They would get it off of him and then they'll come right back. So he had changed formation so much that he said he told her, well, she told me, he told her, don't be looking at me with them worrisome eyes, you know what I'm saying? Because he was so kind of like not him that she can't see him. She can see him because mamas can do that, but like he looks so different.
And he built it.
That she's worried, you know what I'm saying?
It's a real thing.
Yeah, so I really feel like love is truly connected to the heart and lifelines, and like to know the saddest part about D'Angelo and Angie Stone is that now their children don't have either. It's like, oh my goodness, man.
It's a real thing. Ain't no like a fatherless or motherless child, but I think love and life are definitely in the same vein. I feel like you can love so hard that when somebody dies, it shadows you. And then shoot, it don't even have to be a spouse, like you said. It could be a child, it could be a parent. And I've seen people crack like that with their pets.
With their pets, like it's a real thing. Like, you know, I ain't never really had no pet that was my pet, because I'm not a pet person, but I'm like not against pets. I've lived with people with pets, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been with people who, you know, got a dog or a fish or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's interesting that like fish really like get attached like animals. I used to date somebody and she had fish, and she would come home and talk to them. They'll come to the tank like they listening for her to say something. So I'm like, man, it's weird as hell, like, you know. But yeah, I think I seen a friend of mine snapping about a dog. Like it just was so hurtful. I had a customer for the first time. She came in, new customer. And her pet had just died the morning she came in. I couldn't even charge her for a haircut. She was through. Like, it was like she was just so distraught. Yeah, I'm like, I cannot even charge this lady because she hurt her. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do nothing but like hug her.
I had a friend in the same situation. She had a cat. And this cat passed, and it was my first time ever going to a funeral for a cat. But it was so hurtful. It just made my heart shout. It was like this person is really, you know, in love and can really, you know, feel hurt. Yeah, from his life. And it's a real thing. You can lose your wife and be fucking with that. But losing like a piece of your heart, you know, it's something you can not get. It's something you know, they can't cope with, they can't recover from. And ultimately, it might, you know, mean they're gonna be out of here. Yeah.
You believe you meet again?
Like, living it again, I definitely do. For the sake of love, I feel like once you find love, you don't lose it. So I feel like if I had love on this side, I'm gonna have love in another space right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I believe you don't lose that love. It might change form, it might change, you know. Might change your life, but you ain't gonna lose.
Alright, so a real easy question, right? I got a real easy question for you, because I don't seem to have this type of thing going, right? Like, and I spoke on this before, but like, either I have love and no money, or I have money and no love, right? Heavy, right? So I was asking my folks the other day, I said, man, you know, if there was a line of people right now, like 20 people, right? Like, let's say it's 20 people. And let's say you got a pastor in there, let's say you got a lawyer, a doctor, a regular person who works at Amazon, an Uber driver, a teenager, a grandparent. Let's just say you got all these people in the line, right? And I'm in the line and I'm holding up. In one hand, I got $1 million, right? And in the other hand, I got lifetime peace, right? Like you don't have to worry about nothing. Nothing's gonna bother you for the rest of your life. Peace. Well, right now, I'm gonna give you a bag. We got 20 people in line. What you think most people do?
I can tell you that everybody in that line, regardless of what they need.
Everybody in the line. You say everybody.
I'm gonna say 100%, 100%, because people, in a reality sense, people associate like peace with having what they need, and a lot of people don't have peace because they don't have what they need, or the means to it. So they struggling, or they not at peace. But if you give somebody $1 million back then, I promise you, everything that they was wishing peace to find, that $1 million gonna replace it.
But is it reality?
Is it reality? Yes, yeah.
So you feel like right now today, Friday, Thursday morning, if you chose money or a bag of money, you gonna be at peace.
I say that because if I choose this bag of money first, well, first I believe that peace is something that keeps you at anyway. It's something that keeps you at on the inside. So if money ain't gonna make you at peace, if money ain't gonna make you, what I'm saying, not stressing this or nothing like that. So if you give me the bag, to me, I'm creating a peace because I can make the moves I need to make, create the savings I want to have, all those things. But if I'm truly a person who's, in a dysfunctional situation or don't have no peace, can't rest, can't, breathe or nothing like that,
the money ain't do nothing.
The money ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah. The money just gonna have you digging a deeper hole because then you get thoughts of who I owe money to, who know I got some money, what I'm gonna do with this money. So the money don't always create the peace. But
what you doing first? You got a million.
What I'm doing first? With a million?
The first thing you doing?
I'm paying my taxes. I'm paying my taxes.
That's immediately gonna multiply the peace. To me, that's a great answer.
I'm gonna take my tithes off the top thing, and I'm gonna make a donation to the church. I ain't saying I'm gonna give 100,000 and this or that. I'm gonna pay my tithes and I'm gonna pay a donation for that.
Well, if it's $1 million, your tithes is 100,000. So how you paying it? You paying it?
Well, I'm saying my offering ain't gonna match my tithes, but I'm gonna give an offering that's significant. So I might send 25,000 or something like that. But I'm gonna pay my tithes, and then after that, I'm gonna see that. I done did my part. I done connected with God. I done gave him what is owed to him. And after that thing, I'm gonna allow him to manage the rest of it some kind of way. But my dad did that thing. I ain't here to, I ain't here to see money, but in that, what I'm saying is I learned that don't spend money when you get it. Let it sit. So whatever I get left, if it's, 800,000 after I get done paying my tithes and making a donation to the church, I'm gonna sit on the balance here. I'm gonna sit on it and figure something out. But yeah, I tell folks outside, don't spend money as soon as your hands touch it, because you still gonna need the money at the end of the day. Now, peace, that's heavy though, because I've been in a place, where all I had was peace.
Well, that's all you really, honestly, if you got peace, you don't need money. That's my personal opinion. Like, if you have enough peace, if peace comes from within, if peace is what you say, right? Like, this was your definition. Well, I ain't gonna say a definition, but you said peace is something that you already have. It comes from within. Yeah. If you got peace, you can have no money and you gonna be fine because you got peace. It's a thing that it's not attached to a dollar amount.
Yeah, it's not attached, and that's why I feel like because I already get peace and I'm gonna continue to have it, you might go down and give me the money.
Yeah.
Because if you give me something I already get, then I'm like, I already get peace. I'm at peace. So if you giving me more peace, then thank you, but you know, I can't really do no
To me, and what gives me peace these days is to be in a place where I can see God working like somewhere else. Like, okay, so when I go, like I love the Caribbean. To some, the Caribbean is like the cheapest vacation you can take or whatever. Like nobody ain't checking for Jamaica, nobody checking for the Bahamas like that no more. But me in those places, I get to see what God doing over there. It's amazing to me. Green trees, the fruit, the water, the sand is just amazing to me. Mountainous places or things that I can see that like real wonders of the earth. Like I can see what God doing over there. It's like for me, it's like I get peace in those places. So me, I try to figure out how I can be a resident.
You know, people places.
Yeah, how can I go over here and like they don't need that much. Most of them don't even have cars. They got like mopeds and bikes and they walking. They live in a one room house, not a 1 bedroom, a 1 room house. They don't really need as much as us mere Americans, right?
It's a beautiful thing you said this, like, and maybe because it's an American thing, we are so conditioned to having the more you have, we had a mindset, the more you have, the better you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now I would love to be in the space. Hey, I ain't gonna say that, what you just described or something that intrigues me, but yeah, I like a vacation like this. I don't know if I could take my vacation and turn it into my life. I just think it's, for me, it's a slow man. Not saying I want to be privileged with, money and all that stuff, but I definitely, vacation is just good. It's a place for me to recoup, get a reset, a refresh card and all that. So I like vacation. I like going to places. Like you said, just show how good God is. You can see the sunrise and you could see the top of that mountain.
You can full tears be there. Like, I'm serious. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's like, it gives me a peace that I can't seem to get in other places. And I get up early in the morning to see it. I want to watch the sunrise. I want to, I want to feel it.
It's a real thing. That's the beautiful thing about having a type of peace state. Like, I just sit and watch the sun go down and see the sun. You get what I'm saying?
I can do that at Shelby Farm. Mississippi River,
I ain't gotta go to the extremes of the earth to find peace. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I can literally be in my house or anywhere. I can be in some easing phase and tap into the peace.
Yeah, me too though. For real though. I can. But I don't know, lately it's been a heavier burden to bear. Like finding my peace and staying in the moment of peace. It's been harder to find lately. You know what I'm saying? If I'm being honest, right?
Do you think what you need for peace has changed?
Yeah, I think honestly, if I'm just 100, I think my peace is. So I figured out that my peace is in another state. My money is in Memphis, Tennessee. My peace is in Atlanta, Georgia. And I go there to break free from work, right? I'm a workaholic. It's in my nature to be that, right? Right. So I'm so adjusted to working like I work that if I don't go to Atlanta, I won't rest. I have to go there because if you call me, right, like if you call me here, I'm coming. I'll go, where you at? Yeah, I'm about to pull up. I can pull up on you or meet me here. No, I'm gonna make it happen for you. Whereas when I'm there, I can't make it happen because I'm not tangible. Yeah, so I have to go there to get 3 full days of rest and recuperation, and then I come back to Memphis and be 30 days in, I'm working. Like, so my peace is in another place. But I've also now went to that place and found work.
True.
So being a workaholic is a real thing. It's probably a place that people should go to.
I think that
Rehab
might be your
against it.
peace, man.
Huh?
I think work is your peace.
Well, yeah, that too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a creative, so I have to, like, every day create something. Like, I don't care what it is. It can be something new to eat. But I have to, like, create something every day. You know, so, yeah, work is my piece. But, you know, I mean, just realistically, I know I have to take breaks.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's healthy to do it. But yeah, if it was up to me, I had $1 million right now, I'm probably doing some exploratory things because for me to see guys work in other places, it cheers me up. For real. Like in a way that's it's weird. I can't even explain it.
If I got $1 million, I got you talk about that. Your stuff right there for $1 million to get my time. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna sit them
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna pay for everybody in my church to go to another bar. Today, because if it's $1 million in my car today, it's gonna be a couple of hundred less because I'm probably gonna.
Nah, it's real. But that's what I don't want to happen. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what makes having to choose between money and peace. That's what makes it so challenging. Like, because you know where your heart's saying. Your heart's saying, fuck that, I'm gonna put my skills, I'm gonna put my boots, I'm gonna get out the way. It makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, man, God, I prayed this, but I asked you to send me a blessing, or, you know, God, if this is for me, okay, let it be for me. I'm gonna put it right where I need it in my pocket.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish today though. Yeah, I can't do people like so. I'm gonna finish today, but like,
nah, I feel on that because
come in. Hey, honey, what's going on?
You ready?
I got about 5 or 6 minutes.
Alright, split it.
Okay, I'll call you. Come get
depends. $1 million ain't enough for me to just.
It's enough for me to change my whole dynamic. Like I feel like I got $1 million, I can turn it into 2. It's just my personal.
And that's because you already creative. For me, I'm like, shit, I might not get another one. So it's like, let me make some wise decisions with it. And granted, you will never make the wise decisions with money, but I don't know, I just feel like I'm gonna find a way to sit on this shit for as long as I can. I probably
Do you think sitting on it gonna get more?
You said, will I get more?
You said you're gonna sit on it for as long as you can, right? Like, I mean, you know, the gist is, what the people say, who are the people they say, savers or losers. So, if you sitting on it, what you sitting on it for? Like, are you you have to invest on, right? Because investment is the only thing that can compound the money.
I get that. I get investment pay, but I'm weird. So when I think about investment, I think long term. And I think, okay, cool. I don't want nothing that I gotta be checking on or looking for. I want it to sit and grow. So that's what
I mean, they can do that. Yeah.
I want it to sit and grow. And when I look up 15 years from now, I'm like, okay, cool. I get, you know, 12 years. I'm not looking for an instant come up. If it makes sense. Yeah, I've been watching all that.
Yeah.
It's some of the things that investment.
It's true. One of my customers one time showed me it was probably like maybe 2011. He showed me $400,000 in the bank account, right? I'm talking about this is a guy who had been coming to me for probably 10 years. Never tipped $1. Never tipped $1. Drove the same car for about 15 years. And he showed me $400,000. He worked at the railroad, right? I was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And he was like, I I went and showed this to my son, man. I'm like, why you say that? He was like, it's probably an off me, right? So I'm like, that kind of money. And then he ended up, getting more than it. Like, just over time, he gained more and more. Right. Well, stuff kept happening, but it kept paying him huge dividends for all the things that was happening in his life. But the things that was happening was so, to me, tragic. It's like, I want the $1 million, but I don't want it at the expense of losing the ones I love.
I would never trade money for life.
Right, yeah.
None of that. People get too bad. I'm kind of like you. I'm gonna make it happen for you type of guy. But I find myself always doing it with my money. And it's, I can't do that. I'm gonna send you around. I can't come get you. I'm gonna make sure you got what you need, right? A lot of times when I do see my account grow, I watch you ring it up. So
you a giver.
I'm a
right?
giver.
And there's only two types of people in the world. You got givers and takers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a giver. It might not be necessarily in a form of money, but I will give my money.
Yeah.
But I'm a giver of my heart. I'm a giver of my knowledge. I'm a giver of my soul. Like I'll cry with you. I'll advise. I'm empathetic so I can feel things. So like, more or less, I try to give you something that my money ain't gonna afford. Yeah, it's not. The money is peanuts compared to what I can give you. Like,
mine, like, I tier mine, so it's like VIP and MVP type of tiers. Like, okay, you this level, you this level, you this level. So yeah, depending on the level of relationship I get with people, yeah, I give my time. I'm gonna give it to. So not just with the money, but depending on what tier you on, that's gonna determine, how much money I'm gonna give, what I'm willing to give.
yeah.
Yeah, I gotta stop giving something.
Nah, for real. I get it. Cause you a mess around. You remember those commercials? There used to be commercials where this lady used to be like, "Fred, stop giving away the store."
Been bad away for real.
Yeah, giving away the store too, but
And they go over the house going like, damn, shit, I'm upside down, but shit.
right.
Yeah, I be
You
taking
want to fight
L's,
somebody, I want to fight them too. Like, and I don't even fight, but I just want to fight because they mess with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand how you feel. I think what I give is greater than the dollar, personally.
$1 million a piece. Yeah, I'm gonna take that meal, man.
Yeah, I would want to meet the one person, unless they already got like millions, you know what I'm saying? Like, I won't want to meet the one person in Atlanta, the 20 people that said, I'm choosing peace. Because they might know something I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody might not choose the money. Somebody. I think it's a rarity.
2016, Fade, you right. I definitely would have chose peace because it was something I didn't have. And maybe I'm choosing the money now because I get peace in my life. So it definitely.
How did you discover you had peace?
I went checking for folks. I went ready to go.
Yeah. I think I'm there.
This, that person, and the other, I knew what was in my account and I was okay with that. Like, I knew what was coming to my account and was okay with that. But it was like, shit, just knowing that you, I don't know, are blessed. Just knowing that God waking you up, God still providing, I ain't going without, just being grateful for existence in itself. Taught me peace. It was like, man, I could have been dead, I could have been in jail, I could have been, I could have been anywhere. But God still keeping me, He still growing me. So, I don't know, I formed that as peace in my heart, and I don't play my name. It was one point in time where I didn't want to come outside, I didn't want to step foot out my door. And then I had to learn what peace was. I had to learn how to do that. So yeah, once you get a taste of peace, you.
Why did you feel? I'm curious.
Why
Why did you feel like you didn't want to step out your door? Like what? What did you feel was outside the doors? And I get it.
Negativity was outside the doors. Hey, you might have had somebody's opinion. Like I shouldn't have to calculate your opinion in my walk. Like why does it matter? Like I shouldn't have to hear anything that I don't agree with if I got a choice, right? I don't know. Just coming outside, just dealing with people is a lot to take your peace away.
Yeah.
Because people are so sometimes evil, sometimes greedy, sometimes selfish, sometimes I just sit around folk who had the millions in their pockets and I had zeros in my account.
Nobody rescued. Nobody. Not rescued.
Not even got the rescue. I watched the people who had it complain. And it's like, damn. Here I am with a smile on my face.
You got $38.49.
So it's like, okay, so you get the money and you still feel away. So that's what let me know that you ain't even, it ain't attached to the dollar. It's something that you gotta have inside of you.
Right. That's deep. That's deep. Bumping over here,
That's crazy.
I ain't heard this in a minute.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. This is good.
I think a lot of times I pray that God would like increase my territory, to just give me more. And in that, I didn't realize how much God had already given me. So that helped to keep me in that peace. Like I gotta be in peace. I gotta be okay with nothing. For real.
I say that all the time. I pray all the time. I always be grateful, because gratefulness is like one of the biggest qualities too. I always thank God for everything or nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta be the same way, no matter how it happens.
Yeah. None of that should deter or create, your happiness.